Do you ever see sharks when you go spearfishing? Occasionally. Really? You see sharks? Yeah, I see them sometimes. So on my recent trip to Italy, one question that I was asked all the time is, do you see sharks when you go spearfishing in Australia? To which I replied, yeah, of course you do. In this video, I'm going to run through a few different scenarios where I've encountered sharks while spearfishing. The first one, we weren't even in the water yet. As we were heading out, we saw these bait balls getting smashed by fish and what seemed like really big fish. Upon closer inspection, we realized these bait balls were getting destroyed by sharks. And as we got closer, the bait ball tried to seek refuge under our boat, which of course brought the sharks a lot closer to us. I'm still not really sure why Josh had his hand stuck right over the end of the boat with his camera, but he nearly lost his camera and his hand.
Oh, you always got your hand bitten off!
As they say in Hollywood, there is always a bigger fish.
Yes! Look at those whales! It's a monster whale. That is massive!
So that was a pretty cool shark encounter before we'd even entered the water. The sharks I like to encounter most when I go spearfishing are these ones here. Sitting on the bottom, moving nice and slow, just having a look at you, not threatening at all. Occasionally you'll jump over the side of the boat and there'll be sharks straight away like this one, but that usually means there's a few fish about. Unfortunately, those mackerel were a little shy and they didn't want to come anywhere near us, so didn't really make for great footage. So here's a mackerel getting shot anyway. Another time you're likely to encounter sharks while spearfishing is after you've shot a fish. The vibrations from the fish and the sound just seems to attract them like a dinner bell some days. Tim and I had already taken a fish each from this shoulder fingermark. After the third one, the bull shark decided to make an appearance. That was just a lone bull shark and he was only after the fish. He wasn't really interested in us at all. But when you have a really big fish and a lot of sharks, the results are a little more intense. aside from actually spearing a fish, the next thing that's going to guarantee you to get sharks popping up is burley. Obviously, the burley's not intended for sharks, it's intended for things like this. Of course, we get it, sharks are interested in fish, that's what they eat, it's part of their diet, but the kind of shark that I don't like at all are the ones that aren't even interested in fish, just you. I speared this wahoo and the bull sharks didn't even care about the wahoo, they came straight at me. Sometimes yelling through your snorkel can intimidate sharks, so that's what I did.
Jeez, they're up me.
And this last clip just goes to show the unpredictable nature of sharks. I hadn't shot anything, there was no fish in the water, there was no burley in the water. This thing just wanted a piece of me. I was really shaken up at the time from this incident because the shark just came out of nowhere. It was a big surprise to me and I thought I was going home with a shorter leg. Sharks are just one part of the marine environment, and if you go spearfishing long enough, you're bound to run into one. It's not something you need to be afraid or scared of, but you just need to show respect towards these animals because, as you've seen, they are wild animals. They can be quite unpredictable, they have a lot of teeth, and they can swim a lot faster than you in the water as well. So if you're spearfishing around sharks and you're not comfortable, just get out of the water, get in the boat, move somewhere else, because as I always say, it's better to come home in one piece than not one piece. See you on the next video.
Oh, no! No way! Oh, yes! Look at those whales!